Hey trainers, my name is Borderline Stoopy and welcome to my new YouTube channel with my new YouTube series, Pokemon Battling Strategies. This channel is a place to come for battle strategies for your Pokemon battling team. I will go through everything you need to make an amazing battling Pokemon, so without further ado, let's get into the first episode. Charizard. Charizard used to be one of the most uncompetitive starters, but in X and Y it received 2 Mega Evolutions, which gave it a huge variety and unpredictability when used in battle. Now Charizard is one of the most overused Pokemon competitively, and I'm going to show you a few ways to build up a great one. To build a good competitive Charizard, you're going to have to focus on its Mega Evolutions, which gives it the competitive edge. I'm going to go over a few ways to run both of them. First, Charizard X. Charizard X can be used as a physical sweeper and a mixed attacker very effectively. Although I only recommend using it purely as a physical sweeper, I am going to show you how to use it for both. First, I am going to show you the pure physical sweeper Charizard X. To start off, build your Charizard with an adamant nature. Its ability will be Tough Claws, giving all contact moves a boost. Of course, you want Charizard Knight X to Mega Evolve. Give it good IVs in everything but special attack, he won't need it. Give it 252 EVs in attack, 252 in speed, and 4 in HP. Now on to moves. This is where it gets a little tricky, and there's a little variety here in the moves you can use. Dragon Dance is a must. Always try to get one out as soon as you bring out your Charizard. For the second move, I would go with Dragon Claw or Outrage. Both get Stab and Tough Claws boost, but Dragon Claw is safer and personally what I would recommend because it will be powerful enough without you having to risk the confusion and possible free switch into a Fairy type. But if you're willing to take the risk, Outrage one-hit KOs just about everything. For the third move, you're going to want to go with Flare Blitz. With 120 base power and Stab, Tough Claws on top of it, you will mow through your opponents like it's nothing. The only downside is the 33% recoil, but it's okay, I have a solution to that. My fourth move, which is Roost. I would always run this on Charizard. You can heal from the recoil and recover if you have to enter on Stealth Rocks. Try to send Charizard out if you know you're going to get the free switch, but regardless, you want to get your Dragon Dance out before you start attacking. Charizard X gets some defensive boost, but it still has a hard time surviving super effective attacks. If you have to come out on Stealth Rocks, make sure you get the free switch if you haven't Mega Evolved. When your opponent has a Grass or Fighting type Pokemon out, or you know they're going for the Will-O-Wisp, setting up hazards, barriers, or going for the Protect, switch out. Get Dragon Dance out and Roost when you need to, and don't forget to attack and sweep everything. The second way to run Charizard X is as a mixed attacker. I don't recommend this one as much simply because his special attack isn't too great because of Charizard Y. To start off, build your Charizard with an adamant nature. Its ability will be Tough Claws. Charizard X to Mega Evolve will be the item. Give it good IVs in everything. Give it 252 EVs in attack, 252 in speed, and 4 in special attack. Now on to moves. This is where it gets a little tricky, and again, a little variety here in the moves. First move, Dragon Dance. You still want your Dragon Claw to one-hit most things, and it gives the illusion that you're only running physical attacks. For the second move, I would go with Dragon Claw. For the third move, you're going to want to use Heat Wave, a little more powerful than Flamethrower and good for double battles if your other Pokemon has Flash Fire. Fourth move, Earthquake. You can avoid losing health by contact. Or Roast for the health gain. Again, try to get the free switch if you can, and use the attacks you need when you need them. The great thing about running your Charizard X as a mixed attacker is everyone thinks you only have physical attacks, so they may try to switch out to a physical wall. This is when you surprise them with the Heat Wave. Now on to Charizard Y. Unlike Charizard X, Charizard Y is only good for special attack. However, its ability and extremely high special attack is where it really shines. I would always run Charizard Y as a fast special sweeper, but Charizard Y can also be run as a special defender staller. Again, I'm going to show you how to do both. First, special sweeper Charizard Y. To start off, build your Charizard with a modest nature. The reason I'm not going for timid nature here is because you can have Roost for your health and can one-hit KO more effectively with the modest. But can you run timid? Absolutely. Its ability will be Drought, which is an amazing ability for this Pokemon. It reduces the power of water moves by 50% and raises the power of fire type moves by 50%. For the item, you're going to go with Charizard Knight Y to Mega Evolve. Give it good IVs in everything except attack. Give it 252 EVs in special attack, 252 EVs in speed, and 4 in HP. Now on to moves. First move, Fire Blast for power. Mixed with the Sunlight from your Drought ability makes for a lot of one-hit KOs. But if you're looking for a little more accuracy, I would go with Heat Wave, which is also good for double battles. For the second move is Solar Beam, which is a must-run for Charizard Y for amazing weakness coverage. Thanks to the sun, you don't even have to charge up. For the third move, you're going to want to go with Dragon Pulse for type coverage or Air Slash for stab and flinch. Roost is also a must-run for this build. Charizard can't take many hits, but Roost can keep you alive a lot longer. It's also really good if you have to recover from Stealth Rocks, which takes down up to 50% of Charizard's health due to a 4x weakness against Rock. Although it has Drought, you don't want to lead with this Charizard in most cases. Try to whittle your opponent's team down with status effects or damage as much as possible so your Charizard can one-hit most of the other team. Also, because your Charizard is modest, there are quite a few Pokemon that can outspeed it. Make sure that Charizard can either take a hit from the faster Pokemon or find a way to slow them down. Or speed up Charizard with Baton Pass Speed Booster Pokemon. Get rid of Stealth Rocks if possible before sending out Charizard, and if you do have to come out on rocks, make sure you can get the Roost out before your opponent can get a hit on you. Wait for the free switch chance, or if one of your Pokemon faints and you can outspeed the other Pokemon. Remember, if your opponent switches to a slow Water, Ground, or Rock-type Pokemon, you have Solar Beam. In most cases, you can one-hit KO the other Pokemon, but watch out for the Sturdy ability. Run Charizard Y this way and he will take down 3 or more of your opponent's Pokemon every time you use it. For my next build, I'm going to show you a strategy that a lot of people don't expect from Charizard Y, a special wall-style Charizard. To start off, build your Charizard with a calm nature. Its ability will be Drought. Charizard Knight Y is going to be its item to Mega Evolve. Give it good IVs in everything except attack. Give it 8 EVs in special attack, 252 in special defense, and 248 in HP. Now on to moves. First move, Substitute. This will keep you from taking too much damage. The second move should always be Roost, to heal yourself to substitute again. For the third move, you're going to want Heat Wave for the Fire and Drought stab, or Air Slash for flinching. Last but not least is Will-O-Wisp or Toxic, to take down HP over time. Unlike the other Charizard Y, leading with this one is okay. Same rules apply for Stealth Rocks as the other Charizard. Try to get in the free switch for Substitute or lead off with Charizard if you know your opponent's going to lead off with a Pokemon that won't attack your Charizard turn 1. Set up your Substitute, then Will-O-Wisp for Toxic, while roosting and using your fourth move to do damage. Remember that Charizard is not very useful against physical attackers. Try to only use it against special attackers. Charizard is an amazing Pokemon to use competitively, so if you have a chance, try it out. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. I will upload whenever I can, so give me a suggestion on the next Pokemon I should cover. Thanks for watching. Borderline Stupid out.